Hey, hello, fellow traders. It's Nutty Bar, and it is time to do the recap. Let's go. All right, as you can see, I mean, we had a green day minus the funded next accounts, which, you know what, let's just quickly show what happened on the funded next. I don't like gold anymore. I just don't like it. Not a big fan. Gold is dead to me. I think I'm done trading gold. I think I'm just going to copy trade all my accounts on NQ and try not to deviate from what I know and feel comfortable with. So for the time being, we're done with that. I think I'm done trading, but there is a chance I might trade these funded next accounts only. I'll update you if I do. But yeah, that's the story on funded next. Okay, now going to today. I mean, obviously, looking at my P&L, I had a good day. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining on a green day, but man, we left a lot of money on the table. And I'll show you. So it started in the overnight. Once we had this kind of continuation sell-off, I was looking for shorts. I waited patiently, finally got my entry around 10, whatever, 10 o'clock. No, 8 o'clock. Got my short entry. It hit my first target. I had my stop loss above the 21 EMA. And I was giving it a little bit of room. And my plan was, I really did think the overnight session, I was very bearish, and I thought we would see a continuation and a nice sell-off in the overnight. And my plan was to go for a really big target and trail my stop loss the best I can. Well, this little move higher kind of scared me a little bit. And we tested the VWAP, tested the 21 EMA. I was really close to getting stopped out, but I didn't. And then we made this pullback all the way back down and tested these lows again. And these green candles, I moved my stop loss to break even after that. And unfortunately, my stop loss got hit. I should have just re-entered right here. I mean, the setup was there. Everything was lining up. I didn't take it, though. And basically, it was a really nice move. I mean, we really sold off all the way down to the 600s, actually 660s. So, I mean, it was a good trade, I guess. But, man, my trailing drawdown needs some serious attention. I have been really struggling with my trailing stop loss. So anyway, this morning then I took a trade here looking for a short. Just never got any follow through. And then on this trade, I decided, you know what? I'm going to keep my stop loss where I had it. But this was a really bad stop loss. There was no reason to not have my stop loss be above this 21 EMA. So not great. This trade here was just a trade copier issue, so I had to close out of it. But then in the day session, I waited patiently. We finally got some short setups. So this here was a bad entry. I wasn't paying attention, and I did chase this entry a little bit. My actual entry should have been, up here towards the 760s, but anyway, long story short, my stop was above this area here, and first target was hit. And then I was again in the dilemma. How do I trail this trade? And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to take my profit. And at the time, I took my profit on this little wick lower, and then we pushed back above my entry right to the 21 EMA. And again, I could have had another entry here. I've noticed when I'm just done taking a trade, I'm usually hesitant. If another entry presents itself, I don't take it. think I need to revisit that. And I need to revisit my trailing drawdown or my trailing stop loss, because we had a really nice sell-off then and actually took out these overnight lows. I don't know. I just feel like I left a lot of money on the table, but at the same time, it's a good day. I'm not going to complain, but I'm going to spend a little bit of time on researching my trailing stop loss, how I can be better, and I need a good plan that I'm consistent on my trailing stop loss. Right now, I'm not that consistent on it, and it's costing me some money. So anyway, that is it. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow, and take care. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care, and God bless.